everybody, good morning. Today I have a haul video of the things that I'm going to list this week. Alright, starting off I have these really cute Torrid pants. These used to be mine. They're like a jogger style and they are size 0, which is the equivalent of a 0X in Torrid. They have a lot of nice cargo pockets, and I think they're like a tencel material, or maybe that's just like what it's called. And so I think they're going to do pretty well, and they're a nice neutral green color. I feel like I need to get some more pants hangers. I also think that since I typically use all white hangers to hang, it would be good for me to try to find some white ones. I feel like I don't ever really see white ones very often. This is a new pair of men's Southern Tide pajama pants. I'm not sure where that brand is from. They're a size large. They're very preppy, very much a Simply Southern or Vineyard Vines kind of a vibe. Next is these pair of men's shorts, cargo shorts from Walmart. We did pick them up for $3, and they only retail for $11.97, but I will tell you, I do still have good luck selling Walmart men's shorts. So my husband, back when we first met, that's all he would wear was a certain kind of cargo shorts from Walmart. And then Walmart stopped carrying them. Well, first of all, they'll stop carrying them in the fall and winter because they just don't sell shorts usually in store, at least during the fall and winter. So when he wanted some, I turned to Poshmark and eBay and Mercari, and I tried finding them, as well as sometimes they'll just stop carrying a certain style. So if anybody likes these above the knee 10-inch inseam shorts, sometimes they won't be able to find them. So I did get them for $3. They're probably not going to be like a big money maker, but I might be able to get about $10 for them, especially considering them to that they're a larger size. Next are these Talbot's women's shorts. They're 14W and they were $59.50. They're brand new with tags. I actually think that those I might have gotten in college when I was trying to I was back in the day, I let a lot of people influence my style, and so I picked up a lot of things in the stores that I really wouldn't normally wear that people told me I should wear, and then they would just go they would just sit in my closet. And so I think I picked those up back when I lived in Wilmington. This is a pair of maternity pants. Now those of you who have been here a long time with me, I know my channel is almost a year old now, you know that we don't typically sell maternity. This is a pair someone bought for me, I think back when I was pregnant with my first son. I'm now pregnant with my third son, but these are just from Target. However, I can tell by the tag here that they were purchased at, we have an Amazon and Target return store here in town where they get items by the pallet load and they will sell them in bins for, I think it's like $8 the first day, then $7, then $6, $5, then $3, $2, $1, or something like that. And then they have more expensive things like furniture and items and decorative items that are like just half of retail price along the sides, and then their clothes they usually price pretty cheap. Anyway, so these are just a pair of maternity pants, and so I figured I'll try to see if I can sell them before I just donate. They're a size large and they're originally $28, so maybe I can try putting them up there for $15. I definitely would take lower. I just want to get rid of them, and they're kind of a more like a work pant, and right now my work is child care and reselling, so I don't need work pants. These I picked up when I went to pick up my consignment check the other day, or I actually went to bring in more consignment items, and we had made like $16 or something maybe. And so they told me I could, shop while they looked through the new items I brought in. And so I typically don't really get the money because there's only like, usually $15, $25 I make every month or two from there. They sell their items so low, and consigners make hardly anything from the items, but I will take that money from my old stale inventory and turn it into getting new items. So these were a pair of Torrid jeans, kind of jogger-ish. You can see with like the stretchy pull-on waistband and the drawstring waist, but they are like a straight leg. Looks pretty straight. And they're a size 3 short, so I thought that was interesting that they're more of like a denim pant than they are jeans, since they're labeled in a 3, when Torrid will typically label their items by, like their jeans, in numerical size like 12, 14, 16, 18. Anyway, and so I picked these up for only $4, which was incredible. And so that's what I was saying, like you can't really make much there, but it's good to pick up new items. I have 3 more bottoms. These I picked up there for $4.89. I went on like the 24th, and these were going to go down even further to $3.50 on the 30th, but I just honestly didn't think that I'd probably make it back in there before then, or I could get back in there and then they already were sold. They also had another pair in the same size and the same type that I don't know if the same person brought a few days later, or if the same person brought all together, but then the store didn't put it out on the sales floor until later, so the date was like a little behind, and so they were still priced a little higher than these, and so I didn't get them yet. But they're a Democracy with the ab technology waistband, and I do really well in these. I did look up comps while I was in the store, just because these were skinny and because they were a size 4, and normally when I've sold Democracy, it's been I think 14, 16, and 18s, but these still did pretty well. Like I said, I did pay $4.89, and I think I should be able to get at least anywhere from $20 to $25 for these. Next was another pair of jeans that I got at the consignment store. This was a soft surrounding, and they were jeggings, size 2X, and I paid $4.50 for these. I've only had a few soft surrounding items, I think maybe 2. They are, I feel like these might be straight leg, and they have that same kind of elastic waistband, kind of like the ab technology ones from Democracy. And people who like that, they will look for that in their jeans. So, and then the last thing, we had these in our inventory storage out in the garage, so I went out there and pulled some more summer items. These I had picked up from like the Goodwill in one of our bins. It's IP Pearl Azimi for women. Not sure about that brand, but they're cycling shorts. Like actually cycling, like it's a padded seat, and I think I picked this up like at least 2 years ago, so I have no idea how that they sell, but I remember that they did pretty decent, and out of our women's bin they probably cost me like $1.99, so worth the risk. Alright, and now we're going to go to our tops and dresses. This came out of our summer inventory. This is a Victoria's Secret dress, and it's a size large. I do feel like it's probably a little bit older. I don't know if they still do clothing there. Let me see if it has a date. It's kind of like a sheared fitted bottom. I don't see, was that a date? But the tag looks new. It looks like it wasn't ever washed or worn. From 2012, so not quite vintage yet. That is 13 years old, but not vintage. So pretty cute. I would definitely tag like beachy, vacation, loungewear in that. Maybe even like resort. This is a new with tags, a Torrid dress, size 00, which their tag says is like a medium large. I usually just tag it as a large, and it's originally $69.50. I could not for the life of me get the wrinkles out of this, but I hope that because it's kind of a crepey fabric, it'll be okay. It's got pockets, and it's got a really sweet, darling sweetheart neckline. I'll probably list that for about $30. I'm so excited for these. I have 2 sets. These are pairs of Carol striped pajamas. They are vintage. They are 50% polyester cotton blend, and it's a striped pajama short sleeve top and a pair of matching pants. And I do have 2 sets of those, and they are brand new without tags, vintage, so exciting. I can't remember if I was always tagging my Carol stuff as vintage, but I can definitely tell now after just having working with that items and the brand for like the past 6 months. It's definitely vintage, made in USA, and all new without tags. And some of it has been new with tags, and so I definitely am going to start typing or keywording vintage into those items, because that is something people are looking for. For anyone new here to the channel, those are the Carol and Vermont Country Store items we get from a kind of local, it's like another town over, warehouse store that gets things new from other companies. I guess that makes sense. And they sell them for like extremely, incredibly cheap. So we picked these up for anywhere from $1 to $2. And then I love this. I can't believe my mom, she picked these all up for me. She travels to that town for work a lot, so she gets to stop in there more often than I do, and she'll pick up any of these when she finds them. She's like, she thought these were not cute, and I just thought these were the sweetest, prettiest little outfits. It's like a little baby doll top. Look at isn't that just so sweet? And then little shorts. Oh my gosh, I mean, it's actually, he would look like a baby doll. So cute. And that's Carol as well. Then we move on to a little bit more modern pieces. This is a Talbot's top in a 1X. Nothing really special about this, just Pima cotton. I did find a Talbot's group on Facebook that does all resale, just of all Talbot's items. I also found a Chico's one. I kind of toyed with the idea of like when I found Talbot's posting it in there. I'm not quite sure yet if I want to spend the time to do that. I think I might maybe like this weekend kind of do a little bit of research. Oh, this weekend's gonna be crazy. Maybe next week do some research and see how well things sell in there and what it takes to really get an item sold. I'm sure that people like posting large lots of items in the same size or in neighboring sizes will sell a lot better than just listing like 1 or 2 items at a time. But if I could get if I could post in there and get $10 for that Talbot's top, and get it sold within like a week, I'd rather do that than having it listed on Poshmark for 10 or 15 and sitting on it for like months and months. Plus, I feel like on Facebook you'd have less fees. This is a top that I got like 10 years ago. I don't know I can't really tell what the brand is. I don't think it's anything special. It's a size medium, and I also can barely get the wrinkles out of this. It's like tie-dye, has cute little buttons, like cuff sleeves that also can roll up, like kind of cinched on the sides, buttons down the front, but this is the coolest part. Got like a skeletal spine. That's really neat, and it's super lightweight. So it'd be really cute with just like either like a lace cami underneath it or like a bralette. This also our summer inventory. This just came from like one of the bins at Goodwill. This is Zaful, I think just some cheap online brand, but it was a size small and it's new with tags. It's very cottagecore. I definitely think this would be super cute with like some high-waist jeans or like a really cute midi skirt. Oh, that would actually look so pretty. It's not the same size, but we have that blue and white, I think also seersucker striped midi skirt from H&M posted. That would look really cute together. This is a Talbot's extra large cardigan. A lot of these Talbot's items just came from my mom. I normally wouldn't pick up Talbot's unless it was like a plus size, like if it was a 1X or higher, and especially if it's new with tags. Otherwise, I wouldn't really pick it up. Maybe you can get about 15 for that. Even though it's a cardigan, I have it here in our spring and summer stuff. It's because it's very lightweight, and in some areas, like even yesterday here in North Carolina, it was still pretty chilly out. This is a Simply Southern V-neck t-shirt, size medium. It was just one of mine. Might be able to get about $10 for that. Maybe go down to $8. This is, I wonder if this is considered vintage yet. I love seeing if all my old stuff is vintage. This is, no, this is just from 2016. Like 9 years old. Victoria's Secret pink t-shirt. So back when I was in college, I sold almost exclusively Victoria's Secret and Victoria's Secret pink things when I was doing resale. I've been reselling since 2010 maybe, when I graduated high school, and this always did so well for me. Then fast forward to like 2016, I was working at Plato's Closet, and these still sold really well in store. Then I feel like it was maybe about 2018, and I couldn't sell really anything like Victoria's Secret pink, or was it during 2020, whenever I went more full-time into reselling. I think it was about 2020 during quarantine. I couldn't really sell much Victoria's Secret or Victoria's Secret pink. And then it was like, within the last couple years, it seems like it does a lot better. I guess just because it's got that really nice like Y2K feel. It reminds people of back in their middle school and high school and early college days. And this one girl that I've talked about sometimes on my channel that I have bought bras from to resell, she sells Victoria's Secret and Victoria's Secret pink. I have no idea how she does it, but she will sell that t-shirt for like $45. She sells like the old leggings from Victoria's Secret pink for like $50 all day long. She also even sells like the Mossimo, which is just Target brand, like fold over like leggings. I saw her sell those the other day for like $40. I was like, what the heck? I used to wear those from Target. They were like $15. How are you getting that much money for them? I don't know how she does it, but I guess, you know, when you have a certain niche on your resale closet, I guess people just come to you and they'll be willing to pay. I don't know. More power to her though. This is actually really cute. I think I did pick this up to resell. This is Talbot's large, and it is a 3/4 length sleeve navy top with a really cute lobster, and the lobster is completely sequined and beaded. I'm hoping to try to list that for $20. And lastly, my last item from the consignment store. So excited for this item. This is a Michael Simon. So this is my second Michael Simon piece I've found there, or found at all. And it's a really cute little kitty sweater. And she is, sorry, my hair. She's all black, and she's got embroidered eyes and sequins and beads just all over. So super shiny and very preppy. And the ladies who were checking me out at the store, they were like, oh my gosh, how did we not see that? That's so cute. And so I definitely think that Michael Simon cardigans do better, and just the all over beading and embroidery tend to do better. But I mean, how can you say no to this? I would wear this. It's adorable. Definitely gives like teacher vibes. I'm just gonna have to do all the keyword spamming, and around Halloween, like, are you kidding? Alright, so I think that's it. I think that's everything that I'm gonna be listing this week. That's definitely gonna take me a few days just to go through and photograph and list, and I still have a bunch more cross posting to do. But I hope you guys enjoyed the haul video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.